So I'm going to show the editor part of Screencastify. And this is one of the added features from the Unlimited. So we're going to bring in a video. Now, normally you can get editor right after you finish recording and it goes right into editor. But I'm going to go ahead and show you on this blue plus how to bring in a video. So I have two choices. I can upload it from the computer or I can bring it in from Google Drive. I'm going to choose Google Drive. I can search the exact name of the video I want or find it in my Google Drive, or I can have it just look for videos in my drive that are already there. So I'm going to go through here. I'm going to add the Screencastify that we worked on earlier. I'm going to select it, and it's going to bring it into my editor. So in the editor, you have some tools. You have these scissors. So these scissors actually split your video into chunks. So if I'm going through and I'm playing the video, this little play bar here, and this line shows you where you are in your video. And right here, I have a part where I just want to get rid of it. So I'm going to space bar to stop it. I'm going to cut out like a second or two from this. So I'm going to hit the scissors, and it's going to cut the film. Now, it really hasn't done anything yet. It just split the film so I can work with it. But I'm going to say maybe there's a part a couple seconds in right there. I'm going to stop it with the space bar, or you can use the play pause button there. And I'm going to split it again. So now I have choices. If I didn't like the beginning, I could have cut it right to where I didn't like it and hit delete, and it'll get rid of this chunk of the film. If I have a spot, very much like Edpuzzle, right? Now, unlike Edpuzzle, like the upgraded version, you can actually get rid of something in the middle. So I don't like the spot right in the middle. I'm going to hit the trash, and there, it got rid of it. So there, actually, I got rid of a couple seconds of my video. Okay, so the next tool is this cropping one. What it does, I clicked on the section of the tape. It'll apply it to whatever whole section of the tape, but maybe just the beginning. The cropping lets it kind of zoom in on a section or get rid of a section you don't like. So you draw the triangle on the screen the size you want. It doesn't have to be a rectangle, not a triangle. It can be a small little box. It could be, you draw what you want to show. And then when you hit done over here, it's going to apply it to that whole chunk. So now look at this whole chunk is just a zoom in of that box. Once I hit that split, it goes back to my normal size. So the crop is only applied to the chunk. If I would have done it on the whole thing, it would have done the whole thing. So that's a useful tool to get rid of stuff you don't want to see. The next one is kind of neat too. It's a zoom. So I'm clicking on a piece of my video, and maybe for one particular section, I want it to zoom in. I want to talk about maybe Google Docs offline. I can adjust this bar, this box, to just that area. And then this timeline will show you when that applies. So let's move this white line shows my video where I'm playing from. I'm going to hit play. And look how it zooms in. And it did it for this whole size of this green. I can change that too. I can click on the green and I can drag it to apply for a longer period of time. So if I want it to be there in that area, I can adjust the time here for longer amount of time or a shorter amount of time. And you'll see it by that green area. The next tool is your text tool. And it's going to give us a similar, maybe we want to put an intro title at the beginning of this. So I'm going to bring the timeline, this little white bar that shows me where we are in the video. I'm going to bring it back up here near the beginning, and I'm going to hit the add text. You see now it's represented by the pink box. Just like that was the green box for the zoom, we can also adjust this, how long we want the title to stay on the screen. So we'll make it that long, and I'm going to click on it, and there you see where it is. It's up here. You can adjust where it goes with this little box here. So I can say I want it to be in the middle of the screen, and you see my little text bar, it's kind of hard to see, is in the middle of the screen. If I want it at the bottom of my viewed area, I'm going to click there, and now my text box is down here. I'm going to go ahead and type hello so you can see it better. And you can change bold. So I'd have to highlight it first and hit bold, italic, underline, underscore. This is where you change the font color. We have it red. We can make it blue. So now the font color is blue. The next one, that's right, it's the background. So we have it yellow. Maybe we want it to be gray. I have to highlight it first. Gray. So we have the hello. This is the font. So you have some choices of font. You don't have a lot, but you have a few you can choose through. The size of the font. So I have the huge. I'm going to highlight it. And if I want it to be the small, we can make it the small. So it doesn't distract, but so that it represents what you want the students to see. So then, like I said, you can adjust how long it stays on the screen. So let's bring the playhead of the video back to the beginning. I'm going to hit play here or my space bar. There it is. There's my header. And as soon as we hit that little pink box, it's going to disappear. And unlike iMovie or some other video makers, you can add multiple text boxes in the same clip. If you've dealt with iMovie, you know what I'm talking about here. You normally have to split it and add another text box. So that's cool. You have your trash can like we showed earlier. And I think that's it for this video.